Creating accurate costings for all your decorating jobs is simple when using this module. To start with, I'm going to tell the program how many coats of the different types of paint and stain I am going to do. I will begin with painting. I will not be using a primer, so no coats. I'll enter a 0 here. I am going to do 1 coat of undercoat, so a 1 here, and 2 coats of gloss, so I'll put a 2 in this cell. The default for the knotting is set at 0.01. This can be a bit of an unknown, as it does depend on how knotty the wood is. This default will be suitable for the work I am doing, but if you know your wood has lots of knots, you can make this figure higher. I will leave the stain base and stain top as 1 coat each, but you can change this to meet your requirements. I'm going to be doing 2 coats and a miscoat on my internal walls, so I will enter 2.4 coats. The module is very flexible in this way and easy to manipulate to your requirements. I will also be doing 2 coats plus a miscoat on my external walls, so I'll enter 2.5 here. For my ceilings, I'm going to be doing 2 coats. Now, if I run down the pricing sheet, you can see that there is a list of all the different timber items you can paint or stain, such as windows, architraves, carpet steps, and so on. I'll show you these in more detail in just a moment. Right now, all of these items are set to be painted. If you wanted to stain them, you can change all of the items to staining by selecting it here in the drop-down menu. You may be doing a combination of painting and staining. If that is the case, you can change each item individually by using the drop-down menu beside it. I'm going to be painting all of my items, so I will select Painting here. I will now start entering the items I will be doing, here in the red cells. I will be painting 3 small windows, 1 medium window, and 4 large windows. You may be wondering, well, how big is a small window, or a medium or large one? I will click on the red question mark here and show you. The picture tells me the settings. For example, anything over 1.4 metres square is a large window. 1 metre square and up to 1.39 metres square is a medium window, and so on. These measurements are as I want them, but you can change them here in the picture to what you class as a small, medium or large window. Or in your master copy, so it is set for every job you price. I will now continue entering the other items I will be painting. 1 patio door, 2 French doors, 1 garage door, 11 metres of soffit, 11 metres of fascia, 7 metres of barge board, 44 linear metres of skirting, 2 door linings, 4 internal doors, and 5 metres of window board. All of the timber items have a red question mark, so as I demonstrated with the windows, if you ever want to clarify or change their settings, simply click on it, make your adjustments in the picture, then click Enter Details. In this module, the labour rates are calculated from the area being painted and the type of item that you are decorating. If I click on the garage door question mark, you can see that the default is 6 square metres for the garage door. This is correct for my job, but you can change this if you want, here in the picture or in your master copy. You can also see that it has been ticked for painting. If this was incorrect, you could also change that here by clicking on the stain. If I click on the thumbnail here, I can look at the area that my tins of paint and stain are set to cover. For example, the primer is set at 10 metres square per litre, 11 metres square per litre of the undercoat, and so on. You can change any of these to match your requirements. You only need to do this once on any item, and it will alter the areas covered per litre in all of your paint and stain items. My undercoat will only cover 10 square metres per litre, so I'll change this here. Click Enter Details, then click Enter Details again. Now I will enter the details for my walls and ceilings. I will be doing 44 square metres of internal walls, 22 square metres of external walls, and 44 square metres of ceiling. I also want to allow for the prep work that I need to do. It's going to be about 5 hours, so I'll enter 5 here. All of my costs have been calculated. This module also gives you the option to include any plant and equipment that you may need, such as a scaffold, ladders, floor sanders, and so on. You would enter the details for this here. Let's look at the materials. I'm going to show you how to select the types of paint, stain and emulsion that you want to use for your job. You can see each type of material has its own line, ceilings, internal wall emulsion, undercoat, and so on. Under each line written in blue, the module tells me how many litres of each paint type I am going to require to do my decoration. I'm going to need 8.8 litres of emulsion to do my ceilings, and at the moment I'm going to need 4 pots of paint to do this. This is because I have a 2.5 litre pot of paint selected. I'm going to change this here in the drop-down menu, as I will be using a 5 litre pot of emulsion. Selecting this option has changed the amount of pots I will need to 2. Whatever litre size paint or stain you select, the programme will cleverly round up how many pots you will need. I am happy with the other material selections, but you can alter these as you wish. This allows you to find the most cost-effective way to purchase your decorating materials, with the confidence that you'll not be over-ordering, as the programme tells you how many litres you will need, or under-ordering, as the programme rounds everything up. Along the bottom you can find all the totals for your materials, hours, labour and the overall total. That's my decorating sorted.